For Cincinnati.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 81.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
17 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
To the air again. Prescott. He's got his big tight end. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is first touchdown this year.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. The Bengals ready to punt this one away.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now the return, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. It's another run here for Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Prescott. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the Cowboys 15.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain.
Burrow to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. 3rd down and 9. Prescott now. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now Brown. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. On the ground, it's Brown. And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
now Burrow. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
to throw is Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be and he's got it. Rashad White, touchdown Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bengals 14, Cowboys 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Play fake. Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Williams gets it on the draw. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Prescott. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops.
And they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Brown. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
To throw is Burrow. That one finds Chase. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboy.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a handoff to Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Dak to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
10 at the 46-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. They'll bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
36-yard line.
Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a
They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Pass brought in by Stewart. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing is Burrow. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Cowboys 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Dak to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and short. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Again, Prescott to the air. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Prescott again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
64-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here comes 2nd and 4. A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
22 yards. That's good for Bengals. First down.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
Here's a third down and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll run with White. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Second down. Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
That is on side of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Cowboys 10.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Now this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He'll try the right side with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and 1.
First down, Dallas.
On the play fake. Down. Throw on the run is complete. From the 38 down, here's second down and 7. No play action. It's Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is 3rd and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Bengals 1st down.
Here's Burrow. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
No give on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
17 yards on that play. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Now, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to White. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. Dak will throw it here on 1st down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson.
Complete to Jim Ferguson. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
The shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down.
Again, Prescott to the air. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
To the air again. Prescott. This pass right side. Caught by Lamb. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Prescott again. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete. We're about ready now for the punt.
It's now 4th down.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Man over the middle, it's Pickens. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Recovered by the Bengals.
Now Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
On a zone read, a give to White, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
From the
line.
32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
2nd down. Burrow. That one taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead.
Cowboys 10.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Pistol now for Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 20.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Prescott now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will get just a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. Drive begins with a run by White. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Burrow here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. Prescott on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down, Prescott. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. scot-free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. To throw is Dak. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
31 yards. And the Cowboys.
Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. That is caught. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Brown, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
And 13.
It is 3rd and long. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a